नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइज़ आपके अपने ही चैनल KFCS और स्पोर्ट्स बिट पर गाइज़ आज बहुत बड़ी सी डिस्कशन के लिए मैं आया हूँ और बात करेंगे हम इंडिया वर्सेस अफ़गानिस्तान और कल से सीरीज़ स्टार्ट हो रही है। आखिरी सीरीज़ वर्ल्ड कप से पहले ज़रूर आईपीएल है, लेकिन आईपीएल से पहले मैं समझता हूँ एक इंटरनेशनल मैच जिसमें मौका मिलेगा सबको एकजुट होके प्रदर्शन करने का और क्या इंडियन टीम क्या ऐसे चेंजेस कर सकती है, क्या कॉम्बिनेशन होगी इसके बारे में बात कर लेते हैं। थोड़ी प्लेइंग 11 के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं, क्या रिकॉर्ड्स है जो बन सकते हैं। और गाइस जो भी लोग मेरे साथ चैनल में जुड़े हुए हैं, लोगों को अपडेट्स सबको आपको मिल ही गई होगी कि कल विराट कोहली जो कि पहले मैच में अवेलेबल नहीं है, सेलेक्टेड ज़रूर हैं, लेकिन अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है क्योंकि उनके डॉटर का कल बर्थडे है, सो इस वजह से उन्होंने पहला मैच मिस किया है। अब इस पे थोड़ा-सा डिबेटेबल टॉपिक भी बन जाता है ये कि एक खिलाड़ी के लिए कंट्री इम्पोर्टेंट है या फैमिली, अब इसके 2 एस्पेक्ट हैं। एक खिलाड़ी जो सब कुछ अचीव कर चुका होता है, वो फिर खेल से पहले फैमिली को देखता है, बट वहीं एक खिलाड़ी अगर बहुत न्यू होता है, तो वो पहले अपने गेम पे फ़ोकस करता है, फिर फैमिली पे। तो बहुत सारी बातें हैं जो होगी और इसपे 2 2 व्यूज़ होंगे, अलग-अलग व्यूज़ होंगे लोगों के, जो कोहली के फैन्स होंगे वो कहेंगे कि अ, अफ़गानिस्तान ही तो है, कितनी बड़ी टीम है। बट यहाँ समझने की बात ये है कि आप डेढ़ 2 सालों से टी20 नहीं खेल रहे, ऑलमोस्ट डेढ़ साल से टी20 नहीं खेले हैं। सिंस 2022 अ, आप टी20 खेले नहीं हैं, आपको वैसे ही बहुत कम चांसेस मिलेंगे और आईपीएल के बेस पे मैं समझता हूँ हमें कुछ ज़्यादा पता नहीं चलता है क्योंकि हर खिलाड़ी को अपनी एक पोज़ीशन मिल जाती है जिस पोज़ीशन पे वो खेलना चाहता है। बट एज़ अ टीम जब वो खेलता है तो वो अलग दिखाई देता है, वो अलग प्रिपरेशन होती है। तो ये सीरीज़ कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है इंडियन टीम के लिए वो देखने वाली बात है। कौन से बॉलर्स हैं, कौन से स्पिनर्स हैं, मुझे को लगता है जहाँ तक स्पिनर्स हमारे कन्फर्म हो जाएँगे, ऑलराउंडर हमें पता होगा। कहाँ काफ़ी हद तक मैं समझता हूँ एक मिडल ऑर्डर में रिंकू सिंह की प्लेस फिक्स है। मैं यशस्वी जायसवाल को भी देख रहा हूँ फिक्स होते हुए कि यशस्वी जायसवाल जो है गारंटीड वर्ल्ड कप खेल जाएँगे। रिंकू सिंह, तिलक वर्मा इनको मैं फिक्स होता हुआ देख रहा हूँ। रवि बिश्नोई, कुलदीप यादव मुझे लगता है ये सब 15 के हैं। बुमराह नहीं है, शमी नहीं है, उन सबको रेस्ट दिया गया है, तो बहुत सारी बातें हैं। लेकिन गाइस आप लोगों का क्या मत है इसके बारे में ज़रूर बताइएगा। लिंक मैं प्रोवाइड कर दिया हूँ। कमेंट सेक्शन में भी बात कर सकते हैं, मेरे साथ जुड़ भी सकते हैं कि सीनियर प्लेयर्स एक तो बहुत ज़्यादा जद्दोजहद होती है सीनियर प्लेयर्स को लेके कि यार सीनियर प्लेयर्स अभी अचानक आ गए, हमारी टीम में कॉम्बिनेशन बिगड़ गया। जब यार कॉम्बिनेशन बिगड़ गया आपकी टीम का, तो अब आप सीनियर प्लेयर के अकॉर्डिंग चीज़ें सोचना शुरू करते हैं कि मेरे को इस प्लेस पे बेटर कौन। बट जब विराट कोहली को जब हम रखते हैं, तो विराट कोहली के आगे हमें कोई दिखाई नहीं देता क्योंकि हम इतने बाइस्ड हो चुके हैं विराट कोहली के और विराट कोहली के बाइस्ड होना भी लाज़मी है क्योंकि उस खिलाड़ी ने वो परफ़ॉर्मेंस दी है। अगर हम बीते 2-3 वर्ल्ड कप की बात करें, हाईएस्ट रन गेटर्स की बात करें तो विराट कोहली रहे हैं। जब-जब बड़ी पारी की उम्मीद करते हैं या बड़ी इनिंग्स की बात करते हैं, मैच जिताऊ पारी की बात करते हैं, इम्पैक्टफुल इनिंग्स की बात करते हैं, तो विराट कोहली का नाम याद आता है। तो फिर उस केस में लगता है कि एक ब्रेक चलता है बट जब आप बड़े टाइम से बड़े दिनों के बाद खेलने आते हैं ना, तो चीज़ें बदलती है, तो सिनेरियो बदल जाता है। विराट कोहली अगर यही अभी साउथ अफ्रीका टूर, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अगेंस्ट भी खेल रहे होते, तो यहाँ पे सवाल नहीं उठते। तब ये कहते कि चलिए कोई इश्यूज़ नहीं है, आप बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करके आ सकते हैं। बट जब आपको बहुत दिनों बाद मौके मिले और आप उस मौके पर अ, एक तो 3 मैच की सीरीज़ है, उसमें से भी आप 1 मैच नहीं खेलते हैं, फिर 2 मैचेज़ हैं, वहाँ पे पता नहीं कैसी फ़ॉर्म होगी, नहीं होगी, फिर आप आईपीएल के बेसिस पे जज किए जाएँगे। तो मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा-सा अनफ़ेयर है और यहाँ पे मुझे लगता है कि कंट्री फर्स्ट वाली स्ट्रैटेजी होनी चाहिए। आपको समझना चाहिए कि चांसेस बड़ी मुश्किल से मिला है क्योंकि ऑलरेडी हमारी जो टीम इंडिया थी वो डेढ़ सालों से आगे चली गई थी। यंगस्टर पे इन्वेस्टमेंट स्टार्ट हो गया था बट सडनली अभी कुछ उम्र-दराज खिलाड़ियों को मौका मिला है, जैसे आपके रोहित शर्मा हो गए, विराट कोहली हो गए, केएल राहुल की जगह अनफॉर्च्यूनेटली नहीं बन सकती है और बननी भी नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि जिस तरह से उनका स्ट्राइक रेट इश्यू रहा है क्योंकि स्ट्राइक रेट एक बहुत बड़ा मैटर करता है। तो उस इश्यूज़ की वजह से मुझे लगता है केएल राहुल तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है, लेकिन विराट कोहली का मुझे लगता है और मैं पर्सनली इस चीज़ की निंदा करता हूँ कि आपको फैमिली से पहले आपको अपने क्रिकेट के बारे में सोचना चाहिए क्योंकि 10 साल से ज़्यादा हो चुके हैं। हम ट्रॉफ़ी को तरस रहे हैं और इस वक़्त आपको प्रिपरेशन उसकी होनी चाहिए। बट लोगों के इस पे व्यूज़ डिफरेंट हैं, तो आप इसमें व्यूज़ दे सकते हैं और आप बता सकते हैं कि आपके व्यूज़ क्या है इस पे और कमेंट सेक्शन पे आप अपने जवाब दे सकते हैं इस बारे में आप क्या सोचते हैं। तो गाइस कल मैच जहाँ पे होने वाला है उसके बारे में थोड़ी बात कर लेते हैं। कल मैच होने वाला है मोहाली में और मोहाली का जो मैदान है वो हिस्टोरिकली अगर मैं बात करूँ इस मैदान की तो एक अच्छा बैटिंग विकेट जहाँ पे बैट्समैन बहुत ज़्यादा एंजॉय करते हैं और जब आपका बैटिंग सरफेस इतना प्यारा हो और सर्दी बहुत ज़्यादा है उधर तो ड्यू भी ज़रूर गिरेगी। तो इतनी ज़्यादा ड्यू गिरेगी तो यहाँ पे फिर अगेन टॉस एक बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर बनेगा। जो टीम टॉस जीतेगी बॉलिंग करना चाहेगी और जो टीम पहली बैटिंग आ भी जाए तो मैं समझता हूँ यहाँ पे एक अच्छा स्कोर बनाना चाहेंगे। कम से कम अपने स्कोर को 220-230 तक रखना चाहेंगे ताकि थोड़ा बड़ा स्कोर हो तो प्रेशर थोड़ा क्रिएट किया जाए। इस टाइप का ग्राउंड रहने वाला है। थोड़े-सा मैं बता देता हूँ आपको कि दोनों की प्लेइंग 11 क्या हो सकती है। क्योंकि अकॉर्डिंग टू ग्राउंड डायमेंशन भी कोई बहुत ज़्यादा छोटे नहीं है, ना कोई बहुत ज़्यादा बड़े हैं बट थोड़ी बात कर लेते हैं कि क्या प्लेइंग 11 हो सकती है। अ, जो इसकी स्क्वायर बाउंड्रीज़ है थोड़ी-सी बड़ी है, ज़्यादा बड़ी नहीं है। तो मतलब आप कह सकते हैं कि एक एवरेज जो साइज़ होता है मैदान का वही रहने वाला है। तो एक अच्छा हाई स्कोरिंग गेम देखने को मिलेगा, दर्शकों को कल मौका मिलता है मैच देखने का। तो एक बहुत ही बढ़िया ज़बरदस्त फ्लैट विकेट है और रन्स खूब बनेंगे और अफ़गानिस्तान से भी मैं रन्स की उम्मीद काफ़ी करने वाला हूँ, जिसमें से आपके कुछ प्लेयर्स के नाम अगर मैं लूँ, अज़मतुल्लाह उमरज़ई उनकी बैटिंग बॉलिंग देखने में मज़ा आने वाला है, गुरबाज की बैटिंग, इब्राहिम जादरान की कैप्टेंसी, उनकी बैटिंग जजई और नबी की फिनिश तो बहुत कुछ हमें देखने को मिलेगा। मिस करेंगे हम राशिद खान को, जो कि आपको न्यूज़ भी मिल गई होगी। तो मेरे साथ कृष्णा है, इनसे बात करते हैं और इनसे पूछते हैं कि इनके क्या व्यूज़ हैं विराट कोहली को लेकर।
हेलो कुणाल भाई।
हेलो कृष्णा, कैसे हैं आप?
ठीक हो? मैं कुणाल भाई, आप कैसे हो?
ठीक हूँ। तो कृष्णा भाई कैसा लगा सुन के जब आज न्यूज़ आई दोपहर में कि विराट कोहली जो है अपने पर्सनल रीज़न्स की वजह से पहला मैच नहीं खेलेंगे और वो पर्सनल रीज़न का अगर आप सुनेंगे ना, उनकी बेटी का बर्थडे है। अब सबसे बड़ा सवाल यहाँ पे ये आता है कृष्णा कि देखिए एक प्लेयर अगर वो यंग प्लेयर होता तो वो क्या करता फैमिली से पहले अपने गेम को प्रायोरिटी देता लेकिन जब प्लेयर के पास सब कुछ होता है, इतने फॉलोवर्स, इतना बढ़िया रन आपके आगे पीछे होते हैं, पोल्स होते हैं आपकी आपकी कंपैरिज़न वर्ल्ड के बड़े-बड़े लोगों से की जाती है, तो सब कुछ आपके कदमों में होता है तो फिर आप उस चीज़ की अहमियत नहीं देते हैं, फिर आपके लिए फैमिली फर्स्ट आ जाती है। तो इस पे क्या टेक है आपका कृष्णा? कितना सहमत है आप इस ब्रेक से? क्या ये ब्रेक नहीं लेना चाहिए था?
देखो कुणाल भाई, जैसा आपने बोला कि जिसके पास ज्यादा फॉलोअर्स रहते हैं उनको कुछ कोई बोलता नहीं, वो सही बात है क्योंकि जैसे कि कोहली के पास इंस्टाग्राम में, सोशल मीडिया में बहुत सारे फॉलोअर्स है। लोग उसको ज्यादा, स्पेशली इंडियन लोग उनको ज्यादा पसंद करते हैं और उनका उनके फैंस बहुत है इस वर्ल्ड में। तो उसको अवार्ड भी मिला गया है, एथलीट ऑफ द ईयर। तो वो मतलब वो बहुत ही बड़े आदमी है, उनको उनको कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं करेगा कुणाल भाई कि आप बर्थडे, बेटी का बर्थडे के लिए पर्सनल इश्यूज के लिए आप नहीं खेलने जा रहे हो, तो उनको कोई सवाल नहीं करेगा क्योंकि वो बड़े आदमी है तो उनको कोई सवाल नहीं कर सकता। जैसे अगर कोई छोटा प्लेयर रहता कि उनका अगर ऐसा करते थे वो, तो उनका शायद उनको प्लेइंग 11 में चांस भी नहीं मिलता क्योंकि पीछे दूसरे लोग भी बैठे हैं जो उनका पोजीशन खा सकते हैं और खेल सकते हैं वो मैच में। तो उन वो प्लेयर का डाउट हो जाएगा कि अगर वो नहीं खेले तो मेरा चांस बनता है क्या 11 में, क्योंकि कोहली को कोई कुछ नहीं बोलेगा। अगर वे मिस भी कर जाते ये मैच तो भी वो दूसरे और तीसरे मैच में आ जाएंगे और वर्ल्ड कप में तो खेलेंगे ही। तो उनको कोई कुछ क्वेश्चन नहीं करता। लेकिन ये एक्चुअली ये गलत बात है कि फैमिली का बर्थडे है, मालूम है, लेकिन कंट्री के लिए खेलना पहला बात होता है। और और कंट्री के लिए खेलने के लिए कोई कोई ऐसे प्लेयर्स भी होते हैं जो अपना फैमिली का बर्थडे बाद में सेलिब्रेट करते हैं और पहले खेल पे ध्यान देते हैं। तो लेकिन ऐसा कोहली नहीं कर रहा है। लेकिन उनको भी पता है कि मेरे पीछे भी यंगस्टर्स है, उनको भी चांस मिलेगा फर्स्ट टी20 में। तो उनको जाने से इतना तो मिस नहीं होगा, क्योंकि इंडिया ऑलरेडी जीतने वाला है 3-0 से, क्योंकि
कृष्णा, मैं मिस की बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं एक नेचर की बात कर रहा हूँ। देखिए, मेरे को एक टाइम याद है विराट कोहली का, जब उनके घर में डेथ हुई थी, आई गेस फादर की या मदर की हुई थी, अंडर 19 के टाइम। उन्होंने अंडर 19 मिस नहीं किया। एडिलेड में एक मैच चल रहा था, वो भी उन्होंने मिस नहीं किया था। बट जब हमारा गाबा के टाइम पे, जब वो एक बहुत बड़ी सीरीज हुई थी, हम 36 ऑल आउट हो गए थे, फिर भी वो घर को चले गए थे, जब उन्होंने सब कुछ अचीव कर लिया। ये पहली बार विराट कोहली की साइड से नहीं हो रहा है, ये दूसरी तीसरी बार हो रहा है जब वो अपनी फैमिली को फर्स्ट मैटर दे रहे हैं। तो मेरा सवाल ये है कृष्णा, कि क्या ये सही है? मतलब आप 1.5 साल से टी20 में हो नहीं, ठीक है, अचानक से आपको टी20 का मौका मिलता है और आप ब्रेक ले लेते हैं ऐसे टाइम पे, जब टीम इंडिया प्रिपरेशन कर रही है। और मैं समझता हूँ कृष्णा, आईपीएल में हमें कुछ पता नहीं चलने वाला है। आईपीएल में न्यू प्लेयर्स आएंगे, नई स्क्वाड बनेगी, लेकिन आईपीएल से पहले एक आखिरी मौका था जहां पे रोहित अपनी एक टीम बना सकते थे। रोहित सोचते कि मैं इस टीम कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ वेस्ट इंडीज जाऊंगा वर्ल्ड कप के प्रिपरेशन के लिए। तो उस हिसाब से कृष्णा, आपको नहीं लगता कि शायद ये रीजन मेरे लिए सेटिस्फाइड रीजन नहीं था? यार, लड़की का बर्थडे था, इट्स ओके, आप सीरीज के बाद मना लेते। आप नाम ही नहीं देते इस सीरीज के लिए कि नहीं नहीं, मैं अभी नहीं आऊंगा, मैं बाद में आ जाऊंगा। आप इस चीज को पहले बोल देते। एक स्ट्रेटजी में डिस्टरबेंस नहीं हो जाता है कैप्टन के लिए कृष्णा?
जी, बिल्कुल। और वो जो गाबा के पहले जो सीरीज मिस किया था कोहली ने, वो भी मुझे लगता है नहीं करना चाहिए था, क्योंकि इतना बड़ा सीरीज है ऑस्ट्रेलिया में और तुम सीनियर प्लेयर होके मिस कर रहे हो। और तुम्हारे नहीं रहते हुए भी यंग टीम ने जितवा दिया वो बड़ा सीरीज। तो वो मुझे लगता है 2018-19 सीरीज जो था, जो कोहली कैप्टन था, वो सीरीज से भी मुझे लगता है दैट वाज अ बिग सीरीज विदाउट कोहली। सो आई थिंक Kohli shouldn't have taken this break in this one match, because that will gain his confidence in T20 again, and he hasn't played much T20 also in his nowadays. So yeah, he had to play 3 matches, so he will get more confidence, and he can improve his strike rate as well, and he can means play at a good decent rate at one down position. So because people are questioning him that why Kohli's been playing in this T20, means why he's brought him, why BCCI select him again in T20 cricket. There are many youngsters around him, so he had a lot to prove in this series. But in first match he won't be available, so he has to play 2 matches only to prove himself.
Okay, Rahul, your views on Virat Kohli taking break? I think this is very useless.
I
If
think I
you are
have
not
come
in
into
a,
this video at the very right time
yeah,
to really discuss this topic. I've come in to the video at the right time. But anyway, yeah, this is ridiculous. What Virat Kohli is doing. Actually, I remember. I think it was in 2014 or 2015. I don't remember which year, when MS Dhoni had his first child. He did not
yeah.
even get communication through his phone. It was Suresh Raina who had to communicate to Dhoni that his first child was born. He was away in Australia playing a series. He did not know anything, and he was fully focused on the series right now. This is an absolute joke. Okay. Mm, Actually, Virat Kohli, he went home from the Australia series when his
Yeah,
daughter was born. Okay, that is fine. I understand that. That is a special occasion when your daughter is born. Now, every year during January, are you going to skip matches because it's your daughter's birthday? I want to know. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is not even like some landmark birthday or something like what to say, your daughter's. What 15th birthday or something like that. It's just third birthday. She's just 3 years old. That daughter. So every January is Virat Kohli going to be doing this thing, skipping a match for to spend time with his daughter. If you want to be with your family, then retire from cricket right now, and you can be with your daughter as much as you want. If you're not taking, you take the cricket seriously, for God's sake. And first of all, Virat Kohli. insisted on being selected in T20 cricket, and now he is gone away, skipping this match. I mean, this is absolute nonsense, in my opinion. I'm not going to mince words. This is nonsense. If you don't want to, if you think your daughter's birthday is more important at this stage when your team is trying to prepare for T20 World Cup, then I think it's time for selectors to draw the line now and say, don't, you cannot play the T20 World Cup. And frankly speaking, I know this will be pursued, construed in the wrong way, but Rohit Sharma also, actually, he shouldn't be in this series. I think both of them, if they have self-respect, they should pull out of the T20 World Cup squad, because they're not serious about it. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma can go and watch the T20 World Cup from the stands if they want. Frankly speaking, uh, right now there are only three T20s against Afghanistan to go before this T20 World Cup, and still the team is not taken seriously. They're just pretending like it's some other series, like, and they're playing for time pass. And then Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer, um, they Ishan Kishan cited mental health issues for
Yeah.
skipping a match. Meanwhile, he has gone partying in Dubai. So this is the level of seriousness right now in Indian cricket. This says everything.
Yeah. Okay. One more example is Mohammad Siraj. Rahul means his father was dead at the time of match, and Mohammad Siraj don't go home. He completed the series and then go home. That was also really important. So I think it
Yeah.
is all about importance. When you are achieving everything in a cricket, now you are giving prioritize to your family. That is really wrong, because you are not in a T20 contention since 1.5 year. So you should respect that place, that in your place so many cricketers can play. Even Sanju Samson can play at number 3.
Absolutely, and it's unfair on these youngsters. These youngsters who are playing for 1 year are are definitely looking to get into the T20 World Cup squad. Nobody wants to play represent their country for time pass. I'm sorry, just to fill in the place of some seniors who are not interested. No youngster wants to be doing that, frankly. So take your place in the team seriously, or get lost. Don't play in the team. This has to be the policy of BCCI. Unfortunately, BCCI and selectors also don't have guts, to be frank, because they see Virat Kohli is a big player. They can't drop him. They don't. They also don't have guts to drop Virat Kohli. So all this nonsense has to stop. Frankly speaking, uh, already, actually, we delayed our T20 World Cup preparation by 1 year. We should have known that these two World Cups, ODI World Cup and T20 World Cup, are 6 months apart, and we cannot prepare for both separately. You have to prepare for both at the same time. But right now, Virat Kohli, first of all, he should be back in the squad. On top of that, he insists on getting selected, saying he's keen on being selected. And now he is skipping a match. So this is absolute rubbish. The same Virat Kohli, by the way, since you brought up the death of Mohammad Siraj's father, the same Virat Kohli continued playing his under 19 World Cup after his
Yeah.
father's death. The
Yeah.
same Virat Kohli right now is skipping matches because of daughter's birth. Last year also, Rohit Sharma, I think because of some brother's wedding or something, he is skipping a match. I mean, what is this? Every cricketer has some special occasion in their family. You can't keep on skipping uh, your matches just because of some occasion in your family. I mean, how much farther will you continue this? First, daughter's wedding, sorry, daughter's birthday. Then people will say my cousin's birthday, my wife's birthday, this birthday,
Yeah.
that birthday. So you keep on skipping matches like this, or what? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous.
And this type of break is coming when you are joining a team after 1.5 year and very few T20 matches. You are not playing
Yes, very
regularly.
few, very few T20 matches. And also, this is a player who gets questioned for strike rate even when he plays T20 matches. Virat
Yeah.
Kohli's strike rate is very questionable, because even though he is capable of accelerating in the death overs, he starts off very slowly. He consumes 25 to 30 balls to get going, which is not acceptable in a T20 match. I remember very well, last time Virat Kohli played a T20, you know what he did? He scored 50 or 40 balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored 50 or 40 balls, which is absolute rubbish in a T20 match. You can't take 40 balls to score 50 runs in a T20 match. And people are saying, but Surya Kumar Yadav failed, this guy failed, that guy failed. Fact is, Surya Kumar Yadav got out because he was under pressure to start hitting from ball one, because you had Rohit Sharma, who scored 27 of 28 in that match, Kohli with 50 of 40. So, of course, all the other batsmen will are bound to fail because they have to score runs quickly to make up for
Okay.
these slow starts.
Okay, guys, let's move forward. I think this is a very big topic, and if we try, then it will take more than 1 hour because this is very big topic. Yeah, Tushar, this is really important topic for us because we all fans are always waiting for a cup, and it is now more than 10 years, and these players are just taking so many breaks. I'm really that is the reason. That's why I'm hating Rohit Sharma as a captain, as a player also because me and Rahul always discussing about the same thing that Rohit is always skipping the match in the name of workload management. I don't know what type of workload has been in Rohit Sharma
And
since 2021. Since
Uh,
2000,
to
tell
be
me.
to be frank, if Rohit Sharma really needs that kind of workload management, he should never have taken up the captaincy in the first place. Okay, if
Yeah,
he cannot play every match, then don't be captain. To be frank, what's the use of calling yourself captain if you're going to be on the sidelines half the time and somebody else is going to be captaining the team? It makes no sense, according to me. And frankly speaking, it's not just a problem of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. This is a problem of many cricketers. They take
yeah,
rest whenever they want. They play for the country whenever they want, and they're spending more time taking rest than actually playing for the country. If this is going to be the way things are, then frankly speaking, either those players should retire, or that, or maybe BCCI should stop scheduling bilateral series at all. White ball cricket. What's the use of these bilateral series if the players who are playing in the World Cup don't use it for practice? And then the ones who are playing the matches and proving themselves, you don't select them in the World Cup. So no use having these bilaterals. Might as well scrap it.
yeah. Okay, guys. Now let's come to the playing 11 of both the teams. So let's come for Afghanistan because I know you all know about the update that Rashid Khan unfortunately not be available for series. So if there is no Rashid Khan, there is no competition from Afghanistan side of unfortunately from bowling side. But yes, we can expect some good bowling spell from Mujibur Rahman, Kias Ahmed, the way they are performing. Noor Ahmed is also another player. But I think the impact of Rashid Khan is different for Afghanistan team. So one by one, let me ask. So Krishna, name the five players that you are thinking that tomorrow they will do something with bat and ball. Name five players of Afghanistan.
First is Rahmanullah Gurbaz.
Okay.
Uh, Second is, I think, Ibrahim Zadran. I think he should improve his strike rate in T20s because in ODIs he was good, but in T20s he has to improve his strike rate. Then Azmutullah Umarzai, he is also very good in bat and ball. Then I feel this thing Navinu Luck will play. I think he's also a good
Yes.
bowler.
Okay.
Then Ahmad in spinning,
And
and
Noor
I
Ahmed
think
is middle.
Also with his left arm pace, I think he can be effective. If it is slow pitches, then he will be effective. If it is batting conditions, then he will go for runs, I feel.
Krishna, it is flat batting track. Flat batting track. Nothing for
So I
spinner
think
for second
Afghanistan
innings.
bowlers has to be little bit careful because their bowling lineup looks decent, but against Indian batting lineup, I think they can go for runs. But if Rashid Khan was there, then definitely he would have taken wickets and he wouldn't have lit much runs, I feel. But this bowling lineups looks a bit weak. But spinner has to do their job, Kunal, because especially Mujib has to do his job, and especially Fazalak also with his left arm pace. I think he has to do to bowl in right areas because we saw him in World Cup against India. He got thrashed by Rohit Sharma. So I think he has to improve his length because in this flat batting wicket, we will expect bowlers to go for runs.
Okay. Rahul, your five players. You are thinking we are going to perform better.
I think it is going to be Remanullah Gurbaz. I think that's one big impact player. Then I think Ibrahim Zadran will do well,
Okay,
and I will go for Najibullah Zadran as well. I think
okay,
he will have a
yeah.
high impact. And then among bowlers, I think it's going to be Naveenul Haq and Mujibur Rahman.
Yeah, okay, same player from my side. Gurbaz, Ibrahim Jadran, Jajai, Azmatullah Umarzai, and one of maybe Nabinul Haq or Kias Ahmed. So these are 4 5 players who is going to perform. If they will perform in their potential, then there will be a good match. Otherwise, Rahul, the type of wicket in Mohali, flat wicket, I will not be surprised if Rohit Sharma make a fastest 100.
Yeah, there's a chance for Rohit Sharma. I mean, he has Afghanistan in front of him. There's a good chance for him to, bring himself into some kind of form and, perhaps, well, contradictory to all our conversations before, but make a case for why he should be selected in the T20 World Cup.
Yeah, so this is
If
a
this
very
series
good
can
opportunity.
tell you anything.
Yeah, before series starting, I am saying if Rohit Sharma make 180 runs in 3 matches, then you can expect that Rohit Sharma is back. Less than 180, 170, then you will say that might be not confirmation in World Cup how Rohit is going to perform because this is very easy team. No Rashid Khan in front of you because stats is nearly not great for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma against Rashid Khan. This is very big opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, I mean, I hear Kohli will be coming back for the second and third T20 internationals. But when you've been on the sidelines for a long time, you shouldn't be missing one match. Also, you should be playing every match. Because
Yeah,
after all, you have insisted on coming back into the squad, and you've gotten into the squad. You should be playing every match. I don't see why BCCI will drop Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli after including them in the squad. If they're in the squad, they'll be in the playing 11. Also, they're those kind of players. To be frank, this is an absolutely terrible decision by Virat Kohli. You're playing for India and preparing for T20 World Cup is important, or your daughter's birthday is important. I want to know.
I think it is all about player. Okay, so guys, it is really unfortunate we have decided yesterday that we will do the watch along, but unfortunate that SA20 has started with a rain, and so many rain is there, and I don't think a single ball will be played today. So most probably the 1-1 points to both the teams, Super Kings and Super Giants both. So both will get 1-1 point, I guess. So let's come to the match number 2 tomorrow that we have to discuss, and this is between MICP means MI Cape Town versus Durban Super Giants. Rahul, if we discuss about both the teams again, big question for MICP is can they perform better under the captaincy of Kieron Pollard? Because in front of you, Durban Super Giants is a team of all-rounders, quality wicket keepers, quality batsmen.
It's going to be very tough for Mumbai Indians, Cape Town, to be very honest. The team is not looking all that strong compared to the other teams, and Durban Super Giants is looking very good on the other hand. So I think Durban Super Giants have the upper hand, and tomorrow it's also a home match for them. They're playing in Durban, so
Yeah,
it is going to be a home match for them.
and in Durban, it is really a batting wicket, so many runs you will see. And with Quentin Deacock, Nicholas Puran in the same team, so it will be a good high scoring game. Kyle Mears is there. In bowling, you have Dwayne Pretorius, Kimo Paul, Keshav Maharaj is your captain, the quality spinner. Kyle Abbott is there, Junior Dala, Racy Chopley is there. Naveen Ulak, unfortunately, he is for India versus Afghanistan series, so he will be not available. But Racy Chopley, the another quality bowling option. But when it comes to MICP, Rahul, I think it just totally depend on captain. Can captain bowl in this age? This is really a big question. Can Kiran Pollard bowl for MICP? Big question.
Mm. I'm not sure he will do much bowling, to be honest. Maybe one or two overs at best. I don't see him bowling a complete 4 over spell for Mumbai Indians, to be honest,
Meanwhile,
he will because he will try to preserve himself for his batting, so he will not do 4 overs of bowling. I will be very surprised if Kyron Pollard bowls for 4 overs.
While if you see the fast bowling, it is led by Kagiso Rabada, Oli Stone, Bjorn Hendricks. Means, yeah, you can persist with your fast bowling option. Sam Curran, not so much consistent. Rahul means if I see the performance of Sam Curran in IPL for England, also he's not so consistent. He's leaking runs, but in some matches he is very impactful also. So mixed performance.
Very mixed performance, but you see, South African conditions are more similar to Australian conditions, where Sam Curran, he was very good during the T20 World Cup in Australia. I think the highest wicket taker, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. These South African conditions will be similar to Australian conditions. These will be conditions that favor him compared to the pitches that he bowls on in the IPL.
and and very big moment for Deval Brevis also, means a big opportunity for him score more and more runs so that you will get place in T20 World Cup. Deval Brevis, very big time.
Yes, it's very crucial for Deval Brevis this SAT20. If he does well, he can definitely make the T20 World Cup. There's no doubt about it.
And same case for Tom Benton also. Tom Benton is also part of the team where he is going to play. It is really important. I don't see him opening. I guess there will be a different opening combination because there is Grant Rolopson, who is a wicketkeeper batsman, opening wicketkeeper batsman of South Africa. I think he will going with Deval Brevis. Kieron Pollard, where he will bat. Liam Livingston is there. Rahul, I think it will be a good match. Means if all the players are playing in their potential in MI Captown, means Kieron Pollard, we all criticizing him. He's not playing a match, but he's a very big hitter.
Yeah, absolutely. He still be dangerous on his day. You can never write off Kyron Pollard. You've seen with MS Dhoni in the IPL. He plays only for 2 months a year. He comes and he does fairly well in the IPL. So it's same thing with Kyron Pollard.
Yeah. So now let's see who is going to bowl better. George Linde. Linde, who is initially the test match bowler, but now it is not in a contention still. So big opportunity for Linde also. Linde versus Maharaj, who is going to bowl better, will definitely going to win the match. Okay, so Alok, any question you want to ask, you can ask us. And unfortunately, not a good day for SA20, starting with the rain. Okay, hello Alok. Any questions you want to say? Any your views on Virat Kohli taking break? Anything you want to say? I know you all are have two views, two opinions because in Twitter I have heard that someone is praising Kohli, is saying that this is Afghanistan series. Come on, why you are taking it seriously? Afghanistan series can be won absence of Kohli also.
It's not about winning the series. It's about
Yeah,
practicing for the T20 World Cup. Even if we lose the series and we get some positives, that'll be good. Well, losing the series won't be good, but it's not about winning the series. You need practice before the T20 World Cup. That is the main goal. I mean, obviously, along with the practice comes, getting the result from each match. That is there. But thing is, yeah, a lot of people are saying. I also see a lot of opinions on Kohli returning to
yeah,
the T20 World Cup squad, saying that he has earned the privilege. I say that this is not very good to be giving seniors privilege like this, and people say he has earned the privilege. He's the greatest
yeah.
batsman
Come
in the
on.
T20 World Cup history. So no, it's not. It shouldn't be a privilege to just kick youngsters out of the team as and when you please. You can't pick and choose when you want to play when you're representing India. That rule holds whether you are a 40-year-old or a 20-year-old in the team.
Yeah, okay. So Krishna, what do you want to say about first second match of the SA20, that is MICP versus uh, Super Giants, Durban Super Giants. Who is going to win it, Krishna?
I feel Durban Super Giants has more chances because they have good batting also. Means especially if you see their wicket keepers are all dangerous. Puran is also their new addition in their squad. Quinton de Kock is also a good batsman in T20s. Latin is also a dangerous batsman. So, but I think Durban Super Giants bowling is also quite good. Topley is a good bowler, but I feel Maharaj is good, but I feel other bowlers are not that experienced type of bowling unit. If you see Jober's Super Kings, they have a better bowling lineup than Durban, but Durban batting is very strong. They're all batters are hitters. Puran is also in red hot form. We saw him in MLC T20 League of USA when he performed very well for that Mumbai franchise. He single-handedly won them that title. So I feel Durban Super Giants has more chances to win because if you see MI Cape Town, their batting is little bit. If you see the openers, I don't know who will open for them. Deval Brevis will open, but with him, I don't know who will open. I think Fernandusson has to open with them. Then they have Ryle Rickerton. He can also open. So their
Yeah,
Todd Banton might also play. I feel Kunal. So
yeah.
their batting is not that dangerous type of batting. I don't think. I think Durban Super Giants has 70% chance to win this game. I feel.
Okay. Okay, so Alok, you can see the reason below. You can see Virat taking break due to his daughter birthday. So I guess now you are confirmed that why Virat is taking a break. That is a silly break, according to me. Very silly.
And Kunal by Durban, it is played in Durban only. So I feel
Yeah,
the home support will also favor Durban Super Giants. So
yeah. I
that's why
think
I'm
so.
saying Durban has more chances to win it.
Yeah, Krishna, it is Durban, not
Yeah.
Durban.
Durban,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Alok, any questions you want to ask? I think you can see the reason below due to daughter birthday. That is really pathetic.
Yeah, and you see, if everyone starts, and what will the team become if everyone starts taking leave because of these kind of occasions, because some birthday in the family or something? This is see, if you won't have as it is. Our team is not very serious. Imagine if everyone starts taking skipping matches for reasons like this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, valid point from Alok that yeah, daughter birthday can be celebrated in Mohali. Why not?
Hmm. Yeah, if you want to be with your daughter for the birthday, why don't you bring your family along with you while you're playing the match? And then you can celebrate. Before and after the match, you do whatever celebrations you want. Please, I mean, you can, but don't say that you're going to skip a match just to celebrate your daughter's birthday. This is absolutely uh, ridiculous. See, if players want to spend all the time with their families, celebrate all the birthdays, anniversaries, occasions, and whatnot, then they might as well not play cricket. Don't play cricket. Go retire. You can be after retirement. You can be with your family as much as you want. No one will
Even
stop you.
Rahul, big gift for his daughter that his father is playing for a country and making a good runs. That will be a bigger gift for his daughter.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm, that'll be a big gift, and a bigger gift is, maybe a bigger gift for the daughter will come in June if he helps India win the T20 World Cup. Frankly speaking, if you're going to bring yourself back after what being semi-retired, okay,
Yeah,
basically what Kohli and Rohit did is semi-retirement from T20 cricket over this last year. If you're going to bring yourself back into the team, then you better come back and win us the trophy and prove everyone wrong, that and show everyone that you belonged in the team. Otherwise, and and frankly speaking, India doesn't have too much chance with or without Kohli or Rohit of winning the T20 World Cup. But when you do nonsense like this, constantly skipping matches, doing so-called workload management to keep yourself fresh for ICC events, then you better come to the tournaments and win the trophy and show us. If the team management really believes that this is the most efficient way to go about preparing for World Cups, is taking rest rather than match practice, then go and win the World Cup and show us. Frankly speaking, even if you're not a good team, we'll expect you to win the T20 World Cup because of all this nonsense that they're doing.
Okay. So Krishna, let's just suppose that a player is not skipping a IPL game, but they are skipping international game. Does it makes a sense, Krishna?
Yeah, means I don't know why players give this thing. Why players prefer franchise cricket over international. I don't understand that also. Even if you see, not with Indian players, even with SC South African players, they prefer SA T20 SA 20 league over their international cricket. I don't know why. And SA cricket is been down and down. That they don't have an experienced batsmen also now in Test cricket. Ilgar also retired now. I don't know. Alone Tempo Boma is an experienced batter in their lineup. And that Test cricket, once they, in their era, they had so many great players in South African cricket. And now, if you see, they are all have retired, and now they. I don't know whether they can come out from this and they can even win a cup also. They are every time choking in ICC events, and they are preferring SA leagues. They can't qualify in WTC final also. If you see, one time Kunal, they had the best test team in decades when Graham Smith was the captain. And now if you see, their test cricket is been going down and down. They are only playing two test matches in a year, and that won't give you much viewerships or this thing. If you see other test teams like England, Australia, and India, they play 5 match series, and they are gaining more confidence and getting more points from that. And if you see SA cricket, they are only playing 2 matches, and that is not a use if you play 2 match only. Even Ravi Shastri said that 2 match series is just waste of series. You should play more matches series, so your players will get more experience in Test cricket. That's why I feel this franchise cricket is spoiling international cricket. I feel.
Yeah. Okay, Rahul, your views.
Well, I have a lot to say. One thing South Africa has in common with India is not only prioritizing franchise cricket over international cricket, but also choking in big events. India has had the
Yeah,
problem for 11 years. South Africa has had the problem for their whole history. That is the
whole
only
history. Yeah,
difference. The only big difference is that India has won trophies in the past before, but South Africa has not. They've been chokers their whole
two, two, two,
history.
two, Rahul, two trophies,
Yeah.
two 50-50 and one T20, three.
Yes, yes. India has been chokers for 11 years. South Africa has been chokers since their whole history. They've been
Yeah,
chokers for their entire cricketing history. That's the only difference. Another thing is actually South Africa in this World Test Championship cycle has got a very good chance. Still, in spite of losing the second Test match to India, they've got a very good chance of making the final if they do not choke again. If they do not choke, that is a big if. If they do not choke, they can uh, reach the final. And actually, they have an advantage also. Actually, playing less number of tests is an advantage too because you have to be consistent only for a smaller period of time because you know how the World Test Championship cycle works. You win a certain
yeah,
number of points. You're not playing the same number of matches as everyone else, but you
yeah.
have to get a certain percentage. So when you play less number of matches, you have a greater chance of being consistent and getting a higher percentage if you
But Rahul,
dominate
when
the
you lost
matches.
the match, it reflects more.
See,
When you lost a
over
single game.
absolutely, that is there. I mean, it is more or less even. The advantages kind of and disadvantages kind of even out because of the points system. Because India and Australia, like for example, they have to play 5 tests in Australia. Before that, India is playing against England 5 test matches at home. So it's actually harder to dominate because we have to dominate for 5 test matches in a row, which is a tougher ask in terms of percentage. South Africa, they have 2 match series. They have to win only 2 matches. They have to be good for 2 matches. India has to be good for 5 matches in a row, and across 5 matches, you're bound to drop points here and there. Have a bad day. England can play baseball, and they're bound to succeed 1 or 2 matches. It'll come off, and they'll win a match. So those things are there, and coming to Alok's comments about, I think he was talking about personal choice earlier on.
Yeah,
So see, look, in a team sport like cricket, there is no personal choice. You have to, you are also have an obligation to your teammates. You cannot just come and go whenever you want it. See, in tennis, what happens, I follow tennis a lot. Tennis players pick and choose which tournaments they want to play and which tournaments they don't want to play, but it doesn't matter because they're only playing for themselves. They're not playing for any individual, and their retirement or non-retirement is not affecting somebody else's chances to do well. That's how tennis works. Cricket works differently. You're in a team sport, and if you choose to play in the team, that means somebody else has to sit out for you. They cannot play. That is how cricket works. So there is no personal choice as such in cricket. You can do this once in a while. Like I understood, okay, Virat did this when his daughter was born. At that time, okay, you can sometimes you can make exceptions, but the general rule of thumb is in team sport you don't follow personal choices. You have to go along with the team's vision and what the team wants. You have to be there for your team. That is important, but you cannot go keep taking skipping matches for every Tom, Dick, and Harry's birthday or anniversary in your family. It's not a professional thing to do. See, in India, everyone works in an IT job. Nobody will give leave simply for someone's birthday or someone's uh, anniversary and all that. You will not just get leave for any small reason like this.
And Rahul, cricket is not playing every day. That is also big thing. Means every day,
Cricket.
365 days you are not playing. That is
No,
also big
actually,
thing.
you compare a cricketer's job with any IT job in India. You just compared IT job. You have to go 5 days a week, 6 days a week. You have to work 8 hours. Uh, okay, these cricketers are being paid much more than any IT job, and in their job, they're traveling around the world. They play once in 3 days, basically, which is work. They play only once in 3 days. Do some practice before the match. They are leading a jolly life and getting paid for it, so they shouldn't be complaining about fatigue and all that. I mean, not
Even if you see
to this extent.
Yeah,
Even
Krishna,
if we see
continue.
Kunal Bhai, that even army men who are
Yeah,
standing in the border, they are also families staying at far places in other cities, and they have also have childs and children. They have also have their birthdays, but the army men don't celebrate with them. But their first duty is to safeguard the nation. So the same implied
I-
for Kohli
no,
also.
in
Kohli is
Indian
playing for his
army,
nation, so he
in
should
Indian
prefer
army,
nation first.
people don't get to see their good point, Krishna. Indian army people don't get to see their family for years. Very
yeah.
often, for years, they don't get to see their wife, mother, daughter, or whatever. For years, they spend years away from their family. Imagine you have a war to fight. You're in the army. You have to go fight a crucial war. At that time, can you say, "Oh, my daughter's birthday is there, so I cannot fight the war"? Will you say that? No, no, you
No.
can't. You can't do that thing.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
of course, being a cricketer is not as rigorous a job as being in the army. Yes, but still, it is your job, and you're being paid to do it. So take it seriously.
Yeah, yeah, that is really important. Okay, so yeah, Alok, you are right. That salute to Indian Army, our real heroes of the country, of course. But I think today we are making a big topic, a big topic of a small that Virat has done. But his the the way he's taking the vacation has making so many topics and so
And
many
I think
topics for many
we need to
viewers.
really question this. It also brings up another discussion, which is cricketers are feeling a little too privileged in the country after IPL. Cricketers are feeling too privileged uh, because in IPL they earn a very fat paycheck, and actually in one season of IPL, if you earn a paycheck, your life is made. You can pretty much retire after that. If you play one season of IPL, you'll be financially well off. But so these cricketers are getting very spoiled. They think it seems like they think we are earning lots of money, so we don't have to take playing for India seriously. It's getting to that situation, and they also think that they can do whatever they want, and they can get away with it. Meanwhile, we fans are only during IPL time spending 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees on match tickets and going and
Yeah,
seeing the match, and we're making these guys rich. There is a certain amount of entitlement, like I'm earning as much money as I want, or I've done
and
everything
Rahul, not
necessary,
every
so
cricketer,
I can take it easy. Not
and
every
Rahul,
cricketer,
not
of course.
yeah,
Of course, I'm not generalizing and saying this, but there is definitely that kind of feeling among a lot of cricketers, for sure. And
yeah,
I think I have to, unfortunately, as much as I like Virat Kohli for his attitude, I have to say that even he falls in this bracket right now because of some of the things he did. And last year in the World Test Championship final as well, he's also equally guilty for not preparing for the final. The only thing is his RCB team didn't make the playoffs, so he got more time to go there for the final. But if RCB made the playoffs, he also would have been playing IPL till the end. So everyone is guilty of that last year.
yeah, of course. So let's see how things will goes on. But news from here is 5 overs match is also looking very bleak. Very less chances, means 1 or 2% chance if
There
it is
is
happen.
still 50 minutes to go before official cutoff time is reached, 5-0. So just under an hour. I think it's going to be called off because to remove the for the rain to stop and then to get the covers off and then prepare the outfield, and the pitch is going to be
Not
impossible
easy.
in one
Yeah,
hour.
impossible. I
You
think
cannot
one
do it.
one point. I think one
Yeah,
one
it's a
point to both Super Kings and
unfortunate start to the South Africa T20. But anyway,
yeah. Let's see and see you tomorrow, guys. And let's hope for a good game. And I will not be surprised, Alok, that if Rohit Sharma make a fastest century tomorrow. This is my early call. Good opportunity for Rohit Sharma.
there absolutely is.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Alok, for your
Thank you.
questions. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Rahul. Today the topic was really great. Means you all saying so many things. We have comparing example with so many players. So let's hope that Virat will be back and we will talk about. Okay, Alok is really surprised. Oh, okay. Don't be surprised, Alok. Means I know Rohit Sharma is not playing well in IPL, but this is Afghanistan team. They will definitely will be in pressure because this is a batting wicket, proper batting flat wicket, and in flat wicket, Shubman Gill performs. Then why not Rohit Sharma?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know from selectors' point of view how much they'll consider this Afghanistan series. To be very honest, I think they're going to go straight for IPL. They will straightly consider the IPL. But I think, in any regards, I think Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli will make it to the T20 World Cup squad. That is the unfortunate reality right now. They will make it to the T20 World Cup squad regardless of IPL performances, because I don't think selectors have guts to remove Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli from the T20 World Cup squad. From selecting them in this Afghanistan series, they have shown they don't have guts. To be frank, they are they are too overawed by the reputation of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, and perhaps they even want TRP from their playing the matches, because if they play the matches, more viewership will happen, right? More people will watch the match if Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli are playing, right? So that's another reason. Another thing is a total obsession with like T20 World Cup being their last dance. Frankly speaking, I don't even think it will be their last dance, because if India gets even half decent results during the T20 World Cup, even if we reach the semis or finals, people will
It will
say
not be
these
considered.
no, people will say this has been a very good run. At least we made the semis. At least we made the finals.
Come
We
on.
can't drop Kohli and Rohit. After this, they are
So
too
we are
good.
in
What else?
semi-final under captaincy of Virat Kohli, also captaincy of Rohit Sharma also. So this is not a big
I
thing.
mean, see, these won't be my remarks, Kunal, but this is what fans will
Yeah,
say, and
fans.
even selectors will argue this. Even you see Saurav Ganguly, former BCCI president, what he's saying. We made the World Cup final under Rohit Sharma. His leadership has been fantastic. Selectors will also go along with this, because basically selectors are also like fans. They're acting like fans. That is reality. They're not acting like selectors.
Rahul, they are not fans. They are blind fans. Andhbhakt. Blind
Yes,
fans.
absolutely.
Difference between a fan and a blind fan is different. Blind fans are always blind to their cricketers. They never uh, think about criticize. They always see the positivity that yes, our Rohit is best, our Kohli is best. That's it. Nothing.
Yes, definitely, and that's why I'm saying, if even half decent results are there in the T20 World Cup, they won't sack Kohli and Rohit. I can guarantee you, if we even as much as reach semi-finals, there won't be any change in the team. We'll keep on having 35 plus players. They'll play until 40 years old. Open the batting. We'll have two 40-year-olds opening the batting in T20. Just imagine.
I don't see her. I think PSSV Jaiswal
Okay,
will
I
be the
mean,
opener.
I am exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Selectors need to get the guts to really drop senior players at some point, and I
Okay,
think
guys.
it'll happen honestly if we have a really bad tournament in the T20 World Cup. And if that happens, also I will not mind, frankly speaking.
Okay, okay,
But
yeah,
I
of
don't think
course.
Kohli will be dropped because Kohli played three World Cups. It was his fantastic World Cup, and he's only 34 years. So I don't think he
I
will be dropped.
agree.
I think
I agree,
Rohit will be
Krishna. I
dropped, I think,
agree.
after this
I
World Cup.
agree, Krishna, but you have to play regularly. I agree with your
You
point.
have to
Valid
play
point.
regularly. I'm also a fan of Virat Kohli, but I'll say not only you have to play regularly, but right now Virat Kohli's style of batting is a bit outdated for T20 cricket. You have to accept
Yeah.
that. Most teams are looking
I
to
think
see
batsman having
most.
more than 150 strike rate is
You
better for
see,
T20.
most teams, they now have their T20 leagues. IPL is not the only T20 league anymore. Most teams have their T20 leagues. There's PSL in Pakistan, there's BBL in Australia, and so on and so forth. So most teams will also have their way to scout talent, and they're bringing in their young talent into the national team and trying to build a team going forward. Right now, Indian team is going backwards. We are selecting two, a 35-year-old and a 37-year-old, going to be 37-year-old in our T20 World Cup squad. We are going backwards, and who are going to play with a very old template of T20 cricket.
Yeah, look, valid point. If Virat not performing this World Cup, he should be out of T20. Of course. Valid point. Valid.
Yes, absolutely,
Agree.
absolutely
I
agreed.
agree with it. No need. We need a new team after T20 World Cup if they are not performing. And let's
By
see.
by my argument, we even need a new team in this T20 World Cup, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, let's see tomorrow
All
what will
right.
be the game there. And I'm hoping that in second T20 of SS20, we will see the good cricket. And of course, you can enjoy it both in Geo Cinema. From 7 p.m., you will enjoy India versus Afghanistan. And from 9 p.m., SS20. So many T20 leagues is there. So tomorrow, again, the day of T20. And in daytime, you can enjoy Big Bash also. I think, Rahul, you can watch Big Bash, right?
Unfortunately, not Kunal, because everything
I
is
think
late
night
at night
time,
for me.
night.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all matches are starting at 3:30 at night for me, but I wake up at
I think
6 o'clock.
SA20 is good. SA20
Yes,
is good for you.
SA20 is
Big Bash is
good.
dominated nowadays by Brisbane Heats. Brisbane is having a wonderful tournament in this Big Bash
Absolutely.
league. They are performing
You
well.
see,
Yeah, of course.
I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning, so I only see the last 6 overs of every match. That's all.
Big Bash.
Yeah, of Big Bash League. I only see last 6 overs of every match. Of course, actually, one league that goes under the radar, I think, is the Super Smash. I think what Super Smash is doing very well is actually they're not really giving up home advantage there, because
Yeah,
you look at Super Smash, all the matches, it goes under the radar because of the Big Bash League. But in those matches, it's all New Zealand players mostly. Very few overseas players are there in the Super Smash uh, T20. So no foreigners can go to New Zealand and get exposure to New Zealand cricket. And New Zealand, cricketers, they play in other leagues though, so they get exposure to overseas conditions. So very smart of New Zealand cricket. To be frank, IPL is doing the opposite. We don't let Indians play overseas, but we let all the foreigners play in IPL.
But if you see Rahul bhai, Super Smash is not getting much views and they are not
No.
being followed much. Fans are not following that Super Smash league, and their viewership is also less. And that starts in early morning, so people don't wake up also, and people don't see also much follow that. So that's
Yeah,
why I
some
don't
matches
think
in 5 a.m.
See,
Some matches 5
that is
a.m., 10 a.m.
that is okay, Krishna. Frankly speaking, they are growing their talent through a Super Smash. They are focusing on domestic talent in Super Smash. They are treating it just like their Plunkett Shield and Ford Trophy. Plunkett Shield is
Yeah.
like Ranji Trophy, and Ford Trophy is like Vijay Hazare Trophy. They're treating their Super Smash like how we see Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Like that, they are treating Super Smash basically just to grow talent, and I think that is okay. You don't need T20 league to be commercial and have profits. There is no need of all that. It has to grow talent primarily. If it makes profits, well and good.
Okay. Okay, so guys, there's another update that rain is a little bit slow, means drop wise rain is coming and one side of the cover has been removed. So center of the pitch is not removed yet. So it is under the covers. So maybe you can see 5 over game, maybe. But let's see if it is happen. We will definitely talk
Looks very
tomorrow.
unlikely.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying that Champions League. Yeah. Yeah. Look, we all are missing Champions League. Champions League was
To
real
be
contest.
see to be frank, Alok, the Champions League has to be, this is an interesting discussion. Actually, the Champions League has to be resumed in a slightly different format, because if you look at Champions League in football, which is the European Champions League, they play in a 1 year cycle, and they play in home and away format. So you'll have to do something similar like that in cricket. You have to play over a 1 year cycle and in a home and away format. Only then you'll capture the imagination of fans around the world, because when you have a Champions League, it means that the favorite franchises of many cricket fans from around the world are participating in this event, having done well in their domestic T20 leagues. So you want something for them. If at every in the previous format of Champions League, for example, every time the tournament was being held in India, so if you are a Perth Scorchers or Sydney Sixers fan and you want to see Champions League, it's almost impossible, because the matches are happening in India and it'll all be in favorable time for India, which is not suitable for Australian standard time. So it's impossible for them to watch. And on top of that, see, let's say you have Perth Scorchers versus some Northern Knights, a Super Smash team, or you have Perth Scorchers versus Lahore Qalandars happening in Mumbai. Nobody's going to come to watch that match, because neither of the players nor the teams are known to the local fans there. Whereas if you have home and away format, you'll always have a home team where one team, at least one team, is known to the fans. If you have um, what to say, franchises of different countries playing on neutral soil, you're not going to get good crowds. Even in this ODI World Cup, for example, if you saw, even matches like England versus New Zealand did not produce full houses. Uh, and those are international teams where the players are well known. So you can't expect some match like some Perth Scorchers versus Lahore Kalandar being played in Ahmedabad to really generate interest. It won't make sense. So you need to have home and away format if you want to reinstate the CLT20. I think it is a very good idea, because not just because of our excitement in watching, it'll give exposure to the players of different leagues, because outside international cricket they will get exposure to overseas conditions. And also it'll be good for the profit of many boards can generate more revenue from matches in CLT20 if you play in home and away format. So those are all my thoughts.
Yeah, of course, good thought. And yes, Alok, we can make cricket very interesting. So see you tomorrow, guys, and let's see how India is going to perform. And we will come tomorrow and have a discussion about that. Till then, guys, subscribe KFCS and Sportsbid and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Rahul. Thank you, Alok,
Thank
for your
you.
time. Goodbye and good night.
Good night.